so, what's the word, descriptive? Hello everyone, and welcome to Portal Stories, Mel. With Portal 2 out of the way, I figured I'd go on to this. I may not have gone through those Doom maps and Wolfenstein maps yet, but I figure I can do that some other time. This seems more significant, and I had remembered about it. Story mode, chapter 1. Let's just go into story mode. Let's just do all of it. Why not? Portal Stories, Mel. Chapter 1, 1952. We've got some lovely music going on here. And of course the train is in auto mode. Jacob Anders.
Ah, okay. Greetings, astronaut, war hero, or Olympian. My name's Cave Johnson. And boy, do I have something to show you. You're here because you're the best the world has to offer. I don't say that lightly, mind you, so take that as one of the biggest compliments you'll ever get in your life, even if you don't know who I am. In the beginning, I started a shower curtain company, making asbestos-laden shower curtains for the military, but I kept dreaming bigger and better. And you know what? That dreaming became doing. Lots of doing, which brought you here. You're riding into the little Michigan town of... wait, where are we again? Okay, so, this town doesn't have a name yet, as we're the ones who built it, but that doesn't matter. Point is, you're riding there, and you'll soon be at Aperture Science Innovators. We're still getting some of this stuff together, but there's a lot of science we can do in the meantime. You've been selected from a large group of candidates for a special test in our temporary testing areas. When the train arrives at the station, head into the town and into the Aperture building. Don't worry, you'll know where it is. You'll get some more pre-recorded messages once you're there. Now, get ready to do some science.
Sounds fun.
We're gonna put on some nice music for you. Enjoy the ride.
Thanks. Cave Johnson sounded like. Who doesn't quite nail it, but that's fine. They obviously couldn't get the same voice actor to do it. That better not be copywritten. Otherwise, I'm getting rid of it so fast. You better believe it. So fast it'll make your damn head spin. With the damn lemons. Oh, that's reassuring.
Right. You're now arriving at Aperture Central Station. Wait. Chris, get over here. How do you spell station? Okay.
Wow.
Think about that for a second. Okay.
Well, now.
Does station have an extra O before the I? Alright, listen to me. Pack your things. Because you're fired! Get out of my office. Out. Get out. Out of my office. I can't re-record this.
What? Well, that was just delightful, wasn't it? Let me out. Let me out, man. Let me out. I can't stand it no more. And everything's gone black. What did you put in this coffee? What did you put in this coffee, Cave Johnson? Oh. My bad. I thought it was gonna go to a loading screen, but it didn't. It was weird.
As I said before, there's a lot we're still working on. Just watch your step on the way out, and as a reminder, Aperture Science Innovators is not responsible for any injury you sustain, up to and including death by exposure to cosmic ray spallation. Don't worry, though. We haven't had an accident like that in 3 days. Sorry. Make that 3 minutes.
Well, okay then. Also, nice selection of drinks you got there. Repulsion soda. Yeah, because the repulsion gel, it was originally supposed to be some kind of diet pudding, but then it had very nasty side effects. Hello, friend. Buddy? Napping on the job. You are fired! I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. Get this man out of here.
Here at Aperture Science Innovators, we love to give back to the community. So, instead of just giving back, we made our own community, entirely made out of Aperture Science malleable concrete, on top of the salt mines. And that's exactly why you shouldn't touch the walls or stomp your feet either. Last thing we need is to touch up a dent in the wall because someone was too hands-on.
Oh, that's lovely.
I told you it was easy to find. You found it faster than any test subjects on record.
Ooh.
That's not good.
Carolyn.
Just head through the door on the right to the elevator. You'll know where to go.
Know your allergens, pollen, animal dander, plastics, antimatter. Oh, this is getting more and more delightful by every second. Let's look at this. We want the best, and you are it. Nope, can't say that with a straight face. That's not the elevator, is it? He said to the right, which would logically conclude that that's supposed to be it. Tastes like science. I'm as light as a feather. Plus, repulsion gel is handy for reaching those difficult spots around the house or workplace. One simple brush of the easy-to-apply gel on any surface will give you incredible gravity-defying results in nanoseconds. The #1 most effective dietarian: eat your favorite meals twice, never guilty again, lose all weight, none of the fat, all the taste. Yeah, I can't wait to put that crap in my body. When I look at that, I think, you know what, I just want to take a big spoonful of that and eat it. Definitely won't lead to some nasty side effects. Science spheres. Talk to your nearest representative about investing in spheres today. You'll not regret it. Which is why you changed onto cubes. Aperture Science Innovators withhold the right to engage in court due to any loss of breathing or tumors gained during sphere participation. That's wonderful. What's this say? I can't wait to see all the Easter eggs. Threat Protocol. Appendix. Analysis and evidence technician submitted by Colonel Rosenblatt. That's just great. That's super, baby. Smile. You're only about to die. Might as well smile doing it. That's what Cave Johnson would have wanted. And he seems pretty on the ball. Another guy who's sleeping on the job, huh? What are they paying you for? Oh, they're not paying you, huh? Well, whatever. What are you being allowed to be in here for? Although, making an entire town does seem like something he'd do. Superconductor test, superpowers, super tumors, or both. Ask your local Aperture supervisor about conductor tests and become the human specimen you always dreamed to be. Aperture Science and Innovators withhold the right to be angry about any exploded eyes or teeth during conductor tests. Wow, that's great. Please sign in with a receptionist before proceeding to the lounge. Welcome, test subjects. Local entrepreneur buys salt mine. Cave Johnson brings science industry to Upper Michigan. The future is here, and it's under the Earth's crust. Yep. This looks familiar. At least a little bit. It's supposed to be when it's in its heyday. Well, let's get started, shall we?
So, at first, I wanted to put in a long flight of stairs that spiraled down through the old salt mines down here. Give the test subjects a great view of the place. But no! The zoning boards on my bean counters said that's why they invented elevators. So, when someone in a wheelchair threatened to sue, my former boys chickened out of me and built this elevator to go to our temporary offices. I'm still working on those stairs, and those guys are working on getting new jobs. Seriously though, the stairs aren't ready, so get on that stupid elevator.
Ah, now I remember. There were spiral stairs in Portal 2. And this is before they were built. Little lore going on there. I like it. I like it. And you can tell this is a lot more packed in than the very barren, empty areas that are in actual Portal 2. Suggesting that there was a lot more to this before it all collapsed. At least I think so. And everything's gone dark again. Okay, here we go. Please keep your legs inside the elevator. Okay,
Here at
then.
Aperture, we're always trying to push the boundaries of science that little bit more. That's why we're taking on this new project. When the bean counters told me not to buy a salt mine to do all this science, the first thing they said was, "No, there's too much space. You can't suspend something over nothing and pray that a test can happen in thin air." Well, Thanks to some use of the old calculator between the ears and a generous helping of the "you're fired" stamp, I came up with a final solution to that. If you can't anchor something in thin air, why bother trying to make it in the air in the first place? I came up with this.
Just put it on the ground, right?
Introducing the Aperture Science Innovators Suspended Testing Sphere. Each sphere is suspended in the air, anchored to the walls by concrete and steel lattice rebar. They seem like they float in the air, but in fact, they don't. Plus, we can keep building above them, onward and upward. This salt mine here can take at least 10 of these bad boys per shaft. 9 shafts, 90 tests. We can test whatever we want to and beat that other company into the ground. Black Mesa. Those guys can kiss my... Anyway, the bean counters cried like babies when they saw the cost of these things, but they wet their pants when I threw them out the door. I pay the bills, I make the decisions around here, and I hire and fire as I please. Now, the first of these spheres won't be ready for a few more months, so you'll be participating in one of our smaller tests, the Aperture Science Innovators Short-Term Relaxation Vault.
That sounds good, which means it's probably going to be hell. Knowing me. Look. You know, another thought occurred to me. This is before GLaDOS went psycho. But then again, this is before Cave Johnson died. So, obviously, there's people around. This is basically Aperture in its heyday. Which is something I thought that Valve might be able to do if they wanted to make another Portal. You know, do something like this. Make a prequel. Because that's the only way I can see another Portal really working, considering Shell is already out. And I don't think
when you get to the offices, I'll tell you a bit more. This test should be real easy for you, though. Just get inside one of the Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vaults and lie in a bed. You'll feel yourself fall asleep quickly. Don't worry, though. Our science boys will get you out shortly. You'll only be out for a few minutes. An hour at most if something goes wrong.
Anyway.
Don't worry. We've got everything under control. You'll be making science, and you won't have to do a thing. Who's the winner here? You are.
I was gonna say, it's not like you could just have other test subjects with GLaDOS being snarky as usual, because we saw her most vulnerable side. That was the crescendo for GLaDOS. Anything besides that would just feel forced. But if you could do Aperture in its heyday, that would be pretty awesome. But then again... yeah, never mind, that might not work. Oh well. Another black screen of loadingness. And now it has resumed.
So, as I said on the last pre-recorded message, you'll be heading into an Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vault for a quick, deep sleep. And then you're done. That's why we brought you here at night. You're most likely a walking zombie. That'll give us the best results. Don't sleep too long. This isn't a bed and breakfast. And if you decide to stay tonight, I'm charging you rent for the next year. We'll have a bed ready for you. Just follow the testing area signs and go to bed. Don't mind the turrets.
Testing the waters. Well, clearly the water was bad to jump into. Who knew?
So, as I said on the last pre-recorded message, you'll be heading into an Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vault for a quick, deep sleep. And then you're done. That's why we brought you here at night. You're most likely a walking zombie. That'll give us the best results. But just remember, don't sleep too long. This isn't a bed and breakfast. And if you decide to stay tonight, I'm charging you rent for the next year. We'll have a bed ready for you. Just follow the testing area signs and go to bed.
Okay.
Don't mind the turrets.
Danger.
They're firing blanks. At least that's what Crazy Harry told me. Had 6 science boys disappear because of him.
You want to trust someone whose name is Crazy? I don't think so. Also, why does that look so much like water if it's actually toxic? That makes no sense. But then again, a lot of things in here are a lot more dangerous than they appear. That's just how Cave Johnson rolls. Of course he'd make an underground he'd put an underground toxic liquid here and make it look just like water to lull you into a false sense of security. You know, you gotta give that presentation just right. Luckily that was a pre-recorded message, which means screw you, Cave Johnson. It's not like you know any better. Probably. Cave Johnson. He owns the place. Don't you know that? What do we have here? Mind if I go up? What's up here? What are you hiding up here? Best new science company, Aperture Science, in the year of 1947. Number 3. A lot of typewriters and phones. Yep, it's definitely from an older era. What the? Layoffs, anyone? What? I like work, I just hate my boss. Hardly working. Oh, you gotta love those coffee mugs. Anyone who uses that coffee mug about hating the boss, you're fired! On the spot. That's just a loyalty test. Don't you know Aperture Science is all about surprise tests? Even loyalty. You gotta know which employees you can trust not to talk crap about you behind your back, even in the form of a coffee mug. Also, well, that was weird. Good thing I could do that. Oh, wasn't that interesting? It's a testing area. I'm so eager that I want to test already. Oh, look at that. They almost look like the defective turrets, except they're even more stripped down. That's probably it. Food facts number 13. We help the war effort if we buy what happens to be plentiful in our own locality. Stocks naturally vary little in different parts of the country, but here's a plenty list which applies to most places. Home-killed meat, coffee, potatoes, oatmeal, homegrown vegetables on the kitchen front. How to dry apples. Wow, this is pretty extensive, I must say. I'm guessing this was actually taken from somewhere. You guys can read this at your leisure. I'm pretty sure I hovered around it enough. I'm just gonna move on before this takes even longer. Too bad the toilets are out. Can't exactly check that, now can we? And even more typewriters and phones here. It's obviously an office. I mean, what else would it be, right? Let's just move on. Past the lounges, past the velvet rope. No receptionist. U.S. Department of Defense, Contractor of the Year, runner-up, 1952.
Don't worry, those turrets won't kill you. The safety on their guns is on. Had some lab boys shut them down. Crazy area lights me.
Okay, then. Let's make sure of that. Okay, good. At least you weren't lying about that. Now, does this look familiar? All the smelly humans.
If you're hearing
not
this
smelly.
message, you're at the sleeping chamber. Carolyn, is the test ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
Then you're good to go. Step into the chamber and get into the bed. Our lab boys will take care of the rest.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. I see whoever I'm playing as has fingernail polish. How peculiar. Good night. Good night. You're getting sleepy. Sleepy. Wouldn't it be so nice to embrace the sleep? To dream another dream? Welcome to hell. Did you really think it would just be a nice little sleep? You're a fool. A poor fool! You fell right into my trap. Probably, I have no idea.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, right, you can't answer.
Chapter 2.
So sorry, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero. There was a slight problem with the test. Don't worry though, we got shot okay. Nothing's different, nothing's changed. Just head out of the chamber, I'll tell you a bit more out there.
Lovely. You're really inspiring confidence, aren't you? Yeah. Someone broke everything. I probably have to go this way. Yay.
Don't worry about the heights. had a few of my scientists make what's called long fall Aperture Science Innovators long fall boots. That was easier to think of than I thought.
Okay, then. Geronimo! Screw that, I'm going down the soft way. I don't trust you. But then again, who would trust you? Who in their right mind would trust you? No offense. You seem kind of crazy to me. Then what do I know?
Pick that yellow device up. Don't worry, it's not hazardous. I've had the scientists leave you a new device to help you. Yeah, that's right.
Fantastic. Sounds fun. What is this? Is this the portal device? Old Reliable is apparently its name.
There's an open door nearby. Should take you out of the building. You'll need that new test to move around. Don't worry though, we built the building like this.
3 healthy surviving users. Great, that gives me inspiration.
Don't worry about that. It's just a new drilling test we're doing down below. Yeah, to get the salt mines deeper, to get more testing spheres in. Yeah, that's it. Just ignore that.
That turret is making me feel very uncomfortable. But whatever, man. I trust you. Not on your life, but I gotta say something. Ooh, there we go. Looks like it is the 2 portal device. Isn't that lovely? Sweet. And now I can go anywhere I want. No 1 portal device for me. We're going straight in. Alert your supervisor if you see any of these. Journalist. Nuclear Regulatory Commissioner. Well, how nice of you to give me a nice little spritz. I really appreciate it. What the? Oh, I see. Now how am I gonna get out of this? Oh, probably like this. Okay, it's blue. Better go with orange. Orange, you glad I looked? Sorry, that was lame.
Don't mind all this too. We just had earthquakes. Lots of earthquakes. Yeah, you get lots of those here in Michigan.
Alright, cut the crap, Cave Johnson. Tell me what's really going on here. Or not. I mean, I guess it's your prerogative, but still.
These earthquakes even shook up time a bit. Some stuff from the future got here. Yeah, that's how it's here.
What?
Don't worry, it's still 1952. Adlai Stevenson is still president.
Who?
Alright, so, the earthquakes. Kinda did some redecorating in here. Destroyed the door too. You'll have to find another way out.
Indeed. Indeed. Uh-oh. Why do those turrets keep pointing at me? They're giving me uncomfortable vibes, man. Even if they're not shooting at me, they're making me feel very uncomfortable. I don't appreciate that. Propulsion gel. That might help me get out of here. Wait. This might
There's
help.
gotta be something you can use to launch yourself over the door. There has to be another way out.
Yeah, probably. There might be. I mean, who knows? Well, it probably isn't that. Probably not. Now, where's my end goal here? I've got no thinking clue. Maybe I gotta launch myself into that door and then it'll break. Who even knows, man? All I know is that propulsion gel is gonna be good for something, I would assume. Let's find out what it is. Oh, I see. Now that makes sense. That makes plenty of sense right there. Good thing I checked. Alright. Simple. Right. No problem.
I know, things might look different than what you're used to. But while you were spending that little time sleeping, we had some Aperture Science nanomachines come in and build all this stuff. Yeah, that's it. They're quick little guys. Faster than any science guy I got.
Why is he just trying to BS me? What's been going on here that even he...
Beyond that door is one of the new testing tracks. Totally, completely new. Get through it and head to the first testing sphere. I'll let you know more there.
Okay then.
Now, I just want to make sure you know something before you go any further. We have these new inventions called Emancipation grids in place to prevent objects from moving around to other tests. Now, some guy decided that it would be a good idea to make ones that prevent people from going through, and installed one where people needed to go through.
Great. Which means I can't go in through that one, can I? Nope, I burn. But hey, it was worth trying at least once. There's a reason why I quick saved. I had a feeling something like that would happen. Which is why I'm going this way instead. And figuring it out as I go. Probably. Repulsion gel to do human safety verification. Wonderful. Now how's this gonna work? Now, obviously I can't shoot directly through it. That would just be stupid. However, there must be another way through this. Probably that. Now, if I could just make an exit point, I'll be in business. Or maybe I can just do this. I mean, whatever works for you, buddy. It looked suspicious, but I wasn't quite sure. Perhaps there's an exit. Perhaps there's another place I can put a portal around here. There were white walls somewhere. Fortunately, not enough for me to actually put a portal on them. Real daggum shame. So where would the other end be? There's cracked glass over there suggesting that I'm supposed to propel myself in that, or at least I'm assuming that's what I'm supposed to do. So, the only question is how. I know the what, but I don't know the how. Or the why, for that matter. Oh.
If you turn the power off, you can easily turn it back on. That switch isn't like the rest of them. The others trip a circuit breaker that causes an entire part. I think these switches were designed for 2 people. Maybe your new test can help.
What? New tests can help? Maybe like this? Ah, wait. Now I understand. You gotta go back. You gotta turn that back on. Makes sense, I guess. Okay, now I'll just switch it back on. No problem.
Remember, you can always turn the power on or off again.
Indeed. What has happened that is so bad that Cave Johnson has to feel the need to lie outright? It's kind of weird. Oh well. I'm sure it's benevolent. There you go. Hatch override complete. Wasn't that delightful? Ooh, nice. Don't mind me. I'm going through already. Just forging my own path and whatnot. Just making sure I know which color is the correct one. Because I never remember
The
anything.
new testing track is just through here.
Really? Why do I find it hard to believe you? Oh, that's nice, a bird. Maybe that's the same bird.
So, that's meant to happen. Just to test your, reflexes. You know, after your short sleep.
Wonderful. Thanks for the test, man. You sure are the best. We want the best boss, and you are it. Could not say that with a straight face. Anywho, let's just go down and make some science. Now it's starting to look familiar. Albeit with a very lemon-based portal gun. Yes, indeedy. Come on, let me out, man. What's with that bright light? Ooh, look at that.
Bravo Volta. Hold on. fifth testing track. Yes, fifth. You'll need a portal
Right.
device to get through.
Yes.
Sorry, I meant a portable quantum tunneling device. Look, it's in your hands right now. The scientists did their job. You'll do fine.
Thanks. I appreciate it. You're so, what's the word? Descriptive? No, that's not it. You're not descriptive at all. Are you? Excellent. Yeah, you can't just pop out from there. No problem, though. See, portal here, portal there, portal everywhere. Bouncy, bouncy. Unfortunately, I'm all out of time. I'm gonna have to say that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like the bouncing, and I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and very pleasant day. That's probably where I need to go over there. See you later.
If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.